Sometimes I really wonder about the legitimacy of the... Wait, I haven't vlogged today. Hi, good morning, good morning. Get ready, because this is year 6 of daily vlogging. Anyway, sometimes I really wonder about the legitimacy of the IMDb star meter. So, if you don't know, it's an inverse rating, basically. So the lower your number is, the more well-known, essentially, you are as like a creative or an actor or whatever. I finally changed my headshots on there yesterday because I realized I hadn't updated it. And my star meter, I kid you not, was in like the 300,000s, which is where I'm not big or whatever. And yet, so yeah, yesterday, or from September 4th through September 11th, it was 323,818. And as of today, or the end of today, at the end of the week, so it's 240,000. So it hit highs and wait. Whoa! Back in 2021, the week of November 28th through December 5th, my star meter was at 90,000. That's crazy. So I decided to do the COVID test today because I'm completely basically back to normal, which I'm very grateful for because today is day 7 since my first day of symptoms. So I guess not counting today, since I feel completely fine today, I really was only symptomatic when yesterday I was pretty back to normal too. So really was only symptomatic for 5 days, and then the 6th day is sort of iffy. So very grateful for that. However, my test is definitely still showing. The line is not nearly as prominent, but it is there. It did show up pretty quickly too. Oh no, it's actually still very positive. So this just goes to show, I'm on day 7 after my first symptom. That's how it looks. That essentially is how contagious I am if I went out without a mask on, and it even the mask helps a lot. That means currently, under the current CDC guidance, you have to isolate, quarantine for 5 days, and then the second 5 days, they recommend you wear a mask. That is how positive I still am on day 7. 7! Like, if I was going around not wearing a mask, if I was going out to a bunch of places, work, wherever, and was not wearing a mask, or was around someone wearing a mask for over 15 minutes, that's how contagious I still am. I could really go for some Little Caesars pizza. I picked up the Subway sandwich yesterday, but with the mask on, and all I did was, I did curbside, so I just grabbed the bag from the person. I really would love to go to Little Caesars and get some pizza, because that will last me for like 4 days. And I should be fine by the next time I do have to leave the house, which is Sunday for church. There's no kind of time before that I need to go anywhere. So I should be fine by then, but obviously I am still very positive. So even if I wanted to, I would not be going anywhere. I would not be seeing people. I really don't want to have Little Caesars delivered because it's super expensive to get it delivered, but I don't know. It's so crazy to me that Little Caesars is honestly one of the cheapest options out there. They have like crazy combo NFL meal deals that is a full pizza with breadsticks and a 2-liter thing of soda for $13.99. A normal Subway sandwich, a foot-long sandwich, is like, when you add a tip to it, is like $12. Like, that feeds you once. Now, of course, it's because pizza is not it's not healthy, but I will be getting I always get the cheesy bread too because I love it. I figure if I put it for pickup, then I've already like paid online. Like I don't need to touch the machine or anything like that. I just literally need to grab it from the person and leave. So should be just because okay. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't have that much food here. I really don't. It's been a miracle that I have been surviving off what I have. And I know I did go to the store for those few things like soup and stuff on Tuesday. That was nearly a week ago. I still feel, I'm so glad I did not come, other than getting the getting the prescription from the pharmacist. I did not interact with anyone whatsoever. And of course I was wearing my mask because goodness knows if I'm still that positive now. I mean, well, that's debatable though, because when I took that test on Tuesday, I took a rapid test on Tuesday and it was negative. So there's a possibility that even though Tuesday was my worst day of symptoms, I could have not been contagious. So now, when I am completely fine, I'm actually the same amount of, I am more contagious now than I was on my first and second days of symptoms, which is crazy. So this, as I said, this meal will last me like 4 days, which is great. And then, because I know I could put in a grocery order, that's very true, that I might actually do that to pick it up, like to have someone bring it out to the car, so I'm not going into the store and all of that. I might do that on Wednesday or something because I really am running out of stuff. But just crazy, and goes to show too, like when you think of something like a cold, right? Which I know a cold is different, but when you're feeling better from a cold, which is usually after a week for most people, how contagious are you still? Of course, if you're not sneezing or like blowing your nose or something, you're at less of a chance of like spreading those germs. But when I'm just speaking, if I was speaking to someone, my droplets are still contagious. I am still contagious to them. So yes, there's less of a chance, because if I wasn't wearing a mask and I was sneezing and coughing all over the place, that would be even more droplets. But just wild. It's one of those things, like, science is crazy. Also, I think I'm actually going to choose to do delivery because I just don't feel right about going in there. It's not that much of an additional charge. It's not crazy, so, you know. Also, I should get paid for work today if I did the math right, which I think I did. Or sometimes I guess it might be tomorrow, but it should be today. It should be Monday. And if I've done the calculations right, I think I will allow myself to use the extra money that I get from it, some of it. So I use some of the extra money to buy Disney Dreamlight Valley for $30 because I've really wanted to play it and I just didn't want to spend the money on it, but yeah. Also, I just got another audition request. Crazy. So this one, is due tomorrow. Okay, it's really simple. I think it's a commercial one. So yeah, it's just a real quick like slate and whatever. So I'll probably actually shoot this today because I can just change my shirt, and it actually involves food. So eating this food will be good because they actually want us eating food. Again, my neighbor's blind, crippled cat is just outside in the middle of the cul-de-sac alone. No, the other dog is not out there with, like, it makes me so angry because I ended up finding out that these neighbors, I guess, the wife basically told the husband, like, these are your animals, not mine. So he is to take care of them, not her. So he's not home right now. And I guess that just means the rest of the family doesn't give a crap about any animal that's left outside. It just baffles me. Do not get an animal if you are going to be cruel towards your animal. Like, it kills me inside. Needless to say, I have not been given a ton of work for work today. It is 7:58. I have one post left on the pipeline, which is fine because I'll work on my titles for the week after that, because I have an outline that I need to do tomorrow and one I need to do on Wednesday, because it's actually due on Friday, but I don't work on Friday, so I don't know why they would put it as Friday for me. So anyway, if I have extra time, I'll do one of those outlines, probably the Friday one, just to get it out of the way. Work went well. I did end up not only doing my titles for the week, which are due on Wednesday, but also doing that one outline that's due on Friday. So that's done, which is great. Plus I hit my goal for the day too, which was 6. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm heading to bed. Tomorrow I have a call, or a Zoom meeting call, with Aria to discuss a few final pieces she wants to discuss about her short film that's coming up, that I told her I would help with. And then what else? Oh, I have the callback, the official callback, like group callback for that audition and callback that I had last week while I was symptomatically sick. That's what I'm calling it, because technically I'm still sick, but I'm not symptomatic anymore. Anyway, so yeah, so I've got that. So I've got the meeting with Aria at noon, the callback at 2, which is great, because honestly, a lot of today, I mean, I shot that audition, which was great. I was very glad I had that to do, because other than that, I was just like twiddling my thumbs, like do until work started at 5. So anyway, yeah. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. All my social media is in the description. Love you all.